Hello dear Homepedia family. Imagine stepping out of your back door and instantly transporting yourself to a centuries-old Spanish estate, hidden away by walls of emerald green ivy and vibrant bougainvillea. This is not just a dream vacation. It is the essence of the secret garden kitchen, a design philosophy that marries the rugged, sun-baked elegance of Hacienda architecture with the untamed beauty of nature. We are looking at a space where the boundaries between the culinary arts and the botanical world dissolve completely, creating an atmosphere that is as functional for cooking a gourmet meal as it is for deep, meditative relaxation amidst the whispering leaves. Today, we are going to deconstruct the specific elements required to build this paradise, focusing on the interplay between heavy, grounding materials like natural stone and the light, airy presence of trailing vines and dappled sunlight. Whether you are planning a full renovation or just looking for inspiration to upgrade your patio, this guide will provide actionable steps to achieve that hidden oasis feel. If you are ready to transform your outdoor space into a breathtaking sanctuary of taste and tranquility, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more architectural deep dives into the world's most beautiful living spaces. To truly capture the essence of a hacienda kitchen, one must begin with the foundation, quite literally, by selecting the appropriate flooring materials that speak to history and earthiness. Traditional terracotta tiles are the gold standard here, offering a warm, reddish-brown hue that glows under the golden hour sun and feels cool to the touch during the heat of the day. When laying these tiles, consider using a herringbone or basketweave pattern to add a layer of visual complexity that contrasts beautifully with the organic chaos of the surrounding garden. The imperfections in handmade clay tiles are not defects but rather essential character marks that ground the space. The perimeter of your secret garden kitchen is crucial for creating that sense of seclusion and privacy that defines the hacienda style. High stucco walls, painted in soft whites or warm ochres, act as a canvas for the interplay of light and shadow throughout the day. These walls serve a dual purpose. They physically block out the noise of the outside world, creating an auditory sanctuary, and they provide the necessary structural support for climbing plants. By allowing vines to overtake parts of the masonry, you create a look that suggests the structure has been there for centuries, slowly being reclaimed by the earth. Overhead, a robust pergola constructed from reclaimed heavy timber beams is essential for filtering sunlight and defining the culinary zone within the garden. The wood should look weathered and substantial, perhaps with hand-hewn textures that tell a story of craftsmanship and age. This structure is not merely decorative. It provides a vital framework for hanging lanterns and supporting heavy flowering vines like wisteria or trumpet creeper. As these plants mature, they form a living green ceiling that keeps the kitchen area cool and creates beautiful, dancing patterns of light on the countertops below. Speaking of countertops, the material choice here must strike a balance between rugged durability and refined elegance to suit the outdoor environment. Natural stone, such as granite with a honed finish or even poured concrete with a raw edge, works exceptionally well in this context. The goal is to avoid anything that looks too polished or manufactured. The surface should feel like a natural extension of the landscape. These heavy stone surfaces anchor the kitchen visually and provide a thermal mass that helps regulate temperature, ensuring the workspace remains functional even on hotter summer afternoons. No Hacienda kitchen is complete without the inclusion of a traditional wood-fired pizza oven or a large masonry grill built directly into the structure. This element often becomes the focal point of the design, a towering structure of stucco and brick that promises warmth and communal feasting. The design of the oven should mimic the architectural curves of the surrounding walls, perhaps featuring a dome top and arched opening. This is where the element of fire is introduced to the garden, adding a primal and inviting energy that draws guests together as the sun begins to set. Cabinetry in an outdoor secret garden kitchen requires materials that can withstand the elements while maintaining a rustic aesthetic. Teak or cypress wood, known for their resistance to moisture and decay, are excellent choices for cabinet doors and drawers. Instead of sleek, modern hardware, opt for wrought iron handles and hinges that reinforce the Spanish Colonial influence. The wood can be left to weather to a silvery gray patina or oiled to maintain its rich warmth, but it should always look substantial and handcrafted, avoiding the flimsy appearance of standard outdoor kitchen units. The integration of water features is a non-negotiable aspect of creating a sensory-rich hacienda environment. A small, wall-mounted stone fountain or a central courtyard basin lined with colorful Talavera tiles introduces the soothing sound of trickling water. This auditory layer is critical for masking neighborhood noise and enhancing the feeling of being in a secluded retreat. The water feature also cools the surrounding air through evaporation, creating a microclimate that makes the kitchen more comfortable during the peak of summer, while attracting birds and pollinators to the garden. Lighting plays a transformative role in shifting the secret garden kitchen from a functional day space to a magical evening lounge. Wrought iron lanterns housing flickering candles or warm-toned LED bulbs should be suspended from the pergola beams and mounted along the stucco walls. The key is to avoid harsh floodlights. Instead, rely on soft, ambient glows that highlight the texture of the stone and the silhouette of the leaves. Uplighting positioned at the base of trees or architectural columns adds drama and depth, ensuring the garden remains a visual delight even after dark. Let's discuss the botanical palette, which is just as important as the architectural materials in a design focused on lush landscapes. You want plants that offer dense foliage and vibrant blooms to contrast against the neutral tones of the stucco and stone. Bougainvillea, with its papery bracts in shades of magenta and coral, is a classic choice for climbing walls and pergolas. Mixing in fragrant herbs like rosemary, lavender, and jasmine near the cooking and dining areas not only looks beautiful, but adds an olfactory dimension that stimulates the appetite and enhances the culinary experience. The dining area itself should feel like an extension of the kitchen, blurring the lines between preparation and consumption. A long, heavy farm table made of reclaimed wood, surrounded by mismatched rustic chairs or built-in stone benches, encourages lingering meals. The placement of the table is key. It should be nestled under the canopy of the pergola or the branches of a large shade tree. This positioning creates an intimate room within the garden, where guests feel enclosed and protected, fostering conversation and connection in a setting that feels timeless. Color is a powerful tool in Hacienda design, used to inject energy and cultural heritage into the earthy backdrop. Hand-painted Talavera tiles are the perfect vehicle for this, offering splashes of cobalt blue, sunshine yellow, and terracotta red. These tiles can be used to create a backsplash behind the grill, to line the risers of stairs, or to border the countertop edges. The geometric and floral patterns of the tiles reflect the surrounding garden shapes, creating a harmonious dialogue between the man-made art and the natural beauty of the flowers. Texture is the secret ingredient that prevents a monochromatic color scheme from feeling flat or boring in an outdoor space. You need a rich variety of surfaces: the roughness of the stucco walls, the smoothness of the stone countertops, the grain of the wood, and the delicate softness of the flower petals. This tactile diversity makes the space feel lived in and layered. When designing, consciously place contrasting textures next to each other. Smooth tile against rough brick, soft cushions against hard wrought iron, to create visual interest and encourage touch. Vertical gardening is an ingenious way to maximize lushness in a secret garden kitchen, especially if the footprint is limited. Installing trellis systems or wire grids on the stucco walls allows you to grow herbs and vegetables vertically, turning the perimeter into a productive edible landscape. Imagine reaching out to snip fresh basil or cherry tomatoes right from the wall while you are cooking. This functional greenery reinforces the farm-to-table concept and envelopes the chef in a cocoon of life, making the act of cooking feel deeply connected to the earth. Shade management is critical for making an outdoor kitchen usable throughout the day, particularly in warmer climates where Hacienda style thrives. Beyond the pergola and natural tree canopy, Consider incorporating retractable canvas awnings or elegant drapery made of outdoor rated fabric. These soft elements add a touch of romance and luxury, billowing gently in the breeze. They also allow you to control the amount of direct sunlight hitting the workspace, ensuring that the cook is not blinded by glare or overheated while managing the grill. The layout or flow of the kitchen must prioritize both social interaction and efficient cooking workflows. In a Hacienda courtyard setup, an L-shaped or U-shaped island configuration works beautifully to define the cooking zone while keeping the chef facing the guests. Ensure there is ample circulation space so that people can move freely between the grill, the bar, and the dining table without bottling up. The flow should feel organic, perhaps following the curve of a garden path, rather than rigid or strictly linear. Seating arrangements in a secret garden kitchen often go beyond standard dining chairs to include built-in masonry benches, known as bancos. These structures, plastered in the same stucco as the walls and softened with plush, colorful cushions, save space and offer a cozy, permanent seating solution. Placed near the pizza oven or a fire pit, they create a natural gathering spot for late-night conversations. The permanence of built-in seating reinforces the architectural integrity of the space, making the furniture feel like part of the building itself. Hardware and architectural details are the jewelry of the Hacienda style, providing the finishing touches that elevate the design. Look for heavy iron hinges, clavos, decorative nail heads, and scrollwork brackets to adorn doors, shutters, and beams. These metal elements should have a dark, matte finish that contrasts sharply with the light stucco and warm wood. Even small details like the faucet on the outdoor sink or the handles on the grill should be chosen with this aesthetic in mind to maintain a cohesive, historic look. Climate control extends the usability of your secret garden kitchen into the cooler months, ensuring it is a year-round destination. A traditional kiva fireplace or a central fire pit is essential for providing warmth and ambience on chilly evenings. If a full fireplace isn't feasible, discrete patio heaters can be integrated into the pergola structure. The thermal mass of the stone floors and walls will also retain heat from the day, radiating it back at night, a passive design principle that has been used in Hacienda architecture for centuries. Sustainability is naturally woven into this design style through the use of local, natural, and reclaimed materials. Sourcing stone from local quarries reduces transportation emissions and ensures the colors match the regional landscape. Using reclaimed timber for the pergola prevents new deforestation and adds instant character. Furthermore, a well-designed garden kitchen with permeable flooring and abundant planting helps manage rainwater runoff and reduces the urban heat island effect, making your backyard an eco-friendly contribution to the neighborhood. Biophilic design principles are at the heart of the secret garden kitchen, aiming to satisfy the innate human need to connect with nature. This goes beyond just adding plants. It involves creating views of nature from every angle, using natural patterns in design, and maximizing exposure to natural light and fresh air. By blurring the threshold between the built environment and the living garden, you reduce stress and increase well-being. The kitchen becomes a restorative space where the rhythms of nature dictate the pace of life. The sensory experience of the kitchen should be curated to engage all 5 senses. We have discussed sight, beauty, sound, water, and smell herbs, but don't forget taste and touch. Planting edible flowers like nasturtiums or fruit trees like lemons and figs ensures that fresh flavors are always within arm's reach. The textures of the materials should invite touch. The cool stone, the warm wood, the rough bark. A truly successful design creates a rich, immersive environment that captivates the senses and grounds you in the present moment. Maintenance is a practical consideration that must be balanced with the lush aesthetic. While the overgrown look is desirable, it requires planning to prevent it from becoming messy. Choose plant species that are manageable and suited to your climate to reduce water usage and pruning time. Seal natural stone countertops and terracotta tiles properly to prevent staining from wine or oil. Select outdoor fabrics that are fade-resistant and easy to clean. A low-maintenance design ensures that you spend more time enjoying your oasis and less time working on it. The transition from day to night in a secret garden kitchen is a magical spectacle that should be designed for. As the sun sets, the shadows lengthen, and the warm tones of the terracotta and wood deepen. The lighting design should take over seamlessly, creating pockets of intimacy and mystery. This is the time when the space feels most like a secret hideaway. Ensure that pathways are safely illuminated and that the cooking areas remain functional, but let the perimeter fade into darkness to enhance the feeling of enclosure. Finally, the true success of a secret garden kitchen lies in its ability to tell a story, your story. Whether it is through a collection of pottery gathered from travels, a mosaic table made by hand, or a particular vine planted to commemorate a milestone, the space should reflect the personality of its owners. The Hacienda style provides a robust framework, but the lush landscapes and personal details make it unique. It is a canvas for memory making, a backdrop for laughter, and a private sanctuary that grows and evolves with you over time. Creating a secret garden kitchen is about much more than installing a grill or planting a few bushes. It is about crafting a holistic environment that feeds the soul as much as the body. By intertwining the sturdy, historical elements of Hacienda architecture with the wild, ever-changing beauty of a lush landscape, you build a space that stands apart from the modern world. It becomes a retreat where time slows down, where the simple act of chopping vegetables or sharing a glass of wine becomes a deeply grounding and restorative ritual connected to nature. I hope this deep dive has inspired you to look at your outdoor space with fresh eyes and see the potential for a hidden paradise right in your own backyard. If you found these design insights helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone dreaming of their own outdoor sanctuary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future explorations into the art of living well. Drop a comment below and tell me, which element of the secret garden kitchen would you add to your home first?